Hey, what's up, YouTube? So I finally finished doing all my achievement guides and decided that I needed to get a commentary out, and so here I am. Anyways, this is going to be Battlefield 3. I'm running the incorrect class to be driving a tank, so don't complain. I didn't expect to get one, but you know, hey, what the hell. So this tank is much different than the tanks in Bad Company 2. And there's, you know, you really got to kind of pay attention. I'm going to try and give you guys a rundown of what's going on. The bullet drop is more significant, or the tank round drop or whatever is more significant. The tanks fire a little faster, especially if you have the reload function on with the auto reload. Fire at planes, you can hit them. I've taken down planes with tank rounds already. It is pretty awesome. Helicopters as well, you can take them out. The tanks self-heal, and I know I'm playing on a regular mode. I was looking for a hardcore server, but it has been impossible to get my party into a hardcore server. It's been really driving me nuts. So just as soon as I can get in a hardcore server and we can get down, I will do it. The one thing I don't like about the hardcore servers as of right now is, well, this is some epic tank fail driving right here, but whatever. I was still getting used to it. This is like my second time being in a tank. You'll see at the end of the round I'm pretty low rank. There are still a few maps that I haven't even played yet. That guy's an idiot. That's the times I wish it was hardcore. I just blow them away. Anyways, the hardcore servers, back to the hardcore servers, they're getting kind of frustrating to get into with a group. I've been able to get into them by myself, but you know, Battlefield's a team game. I want to play with my friends, especially if I'm going to be jumping on Xbox. Maybe I'll jump on PC and get into a PC hardcore server, because I really don't have any friends on PC that I play with on a regular basis. I have played PC. It is fun. It's way better build than the Xbox build. But you know, a lot of my gameplay is going to be on Xbox because that's really where all my friends play. So I'm going to play most of the time there. Okay, so these tanks, back to this tank rundown. The drop's a little more, they put in this disabling feature so that when you hit somebody, it disables their vehicle. I'm not a big fan. Then you got to pump like another 2 rounds into them, and if they do stay in it, then it'll eventually blow up if they don't fix it. I don't even know if you can fix it at that point in time or not. I haven't tested that out yet. But for the most part, people really don't know how to fly them. And I've been playing this round. We were playing against some guys that really didn't have any idea what they were doing. So this is some Caspian Border gameplay, as you can see. I don't have any perks on the tank. I get one halfway through the round, which is the auto reload feature. Like I said, I haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time inside the tanks yet. But it does seem to be the same premise pretty much as the other Battlefield. You need to be really aware of your surroundings now, even more so than you used to be. A single RPG to the back will disable your tank, and that's that. So you need to be very wary of where you plant this thing. This thing is even more so than it used to be in Bad Company 2. It is an absolute artillery piece. There's really no point for you to even be shooting or trying to rush with the tank or get in at all, because it's just going to end up getting destroyed quickly. There's a lot of people carrying RPGs now. The RPGs actually do a lot of damage, so you really need to kind of pay attention to your surroundings, like I said. Now, these little hash marks you see underneath there are actually pretty good for judging distance. In Bad Company 2, I had a hard time doing anything with them. But in this mode, I've been getting pretty good with it. If you're playing on Xbox, you can also go into third person by clicking down on the right thumbstick, which is I was kind of confused as to where that was. I was getting pretty frustrated because I typically, unless I'm planted like this, I like sitting in third person. This guy's gonna wreck me. Yeah, these guys got out over there and we just couldn't get them. The RPGs are just so brutal now on tanks. So we're trying to just lay down and disrupt their vehicles as much as possible. And I find that that's a pretty good defense on this first base on Caspian border. If you can get in there and kind of just whack at vehicles as much as possible or knock them out, it really does help the team out. Now, if they've got a good pilot on the other team, you can't sit still. You're just going to get trashed over and over again. But these guys really aren't paying that much attention, and they're not good at shooting at a distance. So they were definitely at a distinct disadvantage because of that. This definitely is not also a high-scoring or high kill game for me, but it's for sure that we definitely did the bulk of the damage on the enemy team based on the end of it. Okay, so I have IR smoke, and I was trying to figure out what that is, so I kept smoking myself. It was pretty funny. The guy that was gunning for me, Colonel, was flipping out because I kept hitting the smoke. He's like, "Are you doing that? Friggin' stop it, man!" And it was totally being counterproductive, yeah, at this point in time. But yeah, I was still trying to get used to the buttons. So, you know, whatever happens, happens, right? These guys, man, unbelievable. So now these hills that they got over there are actually pretty well designed, so that if you're an infantry, you can drive over there, run over there, whatever, and counter against tanks pretty well, especially if you're in a group of 2 guys like that. You're going to do some pretty good work. You have to excuse me while I go ahead and put all kinds of autoloaders or whatever on there. So that's what I'm running, the coax, IR smoke, and the autoloader. The IR smoke, I've only used it a couple times, and you know, it seems like it works all right for disrupting the gameplay of the airplanes, but that's going to be really temporary. Oh, by the way, this is not the way to go, but this is my second time playing this map. I tried to get in when it was on PC, but I could just never get in a room that wasn't a complete laggy piece of crap. So I didn't know that you couldn't go through here. So you're going to see me Austin Powers the tank between 2 rocks, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But whatever, I got out of it. And then the whole time here, I'm getting a string of obscenities from my gunner complaining about my driving. So I'm surprised you don't see me getting out of the tank right here and doing that. One of these days, I'm going to have to actually record the party so you can listen to them freaking out, yelling and screaming and whatever else going in there. I don't know if that would be too interesting for you guys. If you guys want to see me actually record a party and what actually really goes down, and all the bitching and complaining and cursing and everything else that goes with being in a party. Oh, and communication. There's lots of communication going on, but it's mainly bitching and complaining. Put that down in the comments and let me know, and I'll consider it. But you know, those are kind of man, I wish I could have got that helicopter. Those are kind of frustrating, and I don't know. I just didn't. I don't think that I've had people ask me in the past to do it, but I just don't see how it would be cool to just listen to people bitch and complain and then communicate for 30 minutes straight on top of a video instead of listening to a semi-good commentary. So again, you know, there's guys behind you. When you have your ass to somebody, make sure that those are your highest priority, or move your ass so you don't have the problem anymore, which would be even better solution. Yeah, there's a helicopter on the ground back there. I don't know if you guys can see it real well, but this one is kind of actually, it's kind of a boring gameplay. I'm gonna stick some good stuff up, but I've gotten like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 messages from people asking me to post tank gameplay. So this was the only one that I had that was even worth a crap, because I'm still getting used to the controls and how to play and everything. I'm only like at the time of this video, I think I'm like a rank 11 or 12 or something like that. And also, guys, we have a platoon up on Battlefield Battle Log. So if you want to join our platoon, and it's an easier way to track us and to probably get into games with us at some point in time. I don't know if we're going to be doing some community nights, but not anytime soon until they get the server situation on Xbox worked out, because it is tragic right now. It's a typical EA launch. It's nothing but crap. You get into rooms like, you know, that are good once in a while, but it's really, for the most part, ends up in rage quitting because of the amount of lag that's going on right now. And that's just for what we've been getting into. So I'm hoping that DICE is going to resolve that, or EA is going to resolve that, because it's just something that's very normal for EA launches is to have this. So it wouldn't surprise me. Anyways, if you want to search for the tag, it's you can either search for gotgr.com, and I think that the actual tag is GTGR. And so search for gotgr.com and get added in, and Colonel IR will add you into the platoon. It'll be an easy way to see my sucky stats and hopefully get in the game with us someday. So other than that, I'm pretty much, I think I'm going to review this game. I'm still, up in the air on that. I've completely done everything you can do in single player achievement wise, and so I'm trying to figure out where I want to stay with that right now. But it's going to be a bit of time before I actually get out something I think of any significance as far as a guide for multiplayer. I want to kind of sit back and make some sense out of strategies and what happens in game, because man, these maps are huge, and it's a whole different push than it used to be on Bad Company 2. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go and hit up the platoon, join in, and don't forget to subscribe.